What's going on, guys? Bank Robber Games here with more Fallout 3, A Tale of Two Wastelands. In the last episode, when we left off, we carried on making our way through the Operation Anchorage DLC, and we assaulted a mining town and a Chinese listening post. So I recommend going back and watching that if you haven't seen it, because it was quite fun. And this episode, we're just going to be carrying on with the DLC, and we're going to be taking out a Chinese encampment as well as a Chimera tank depot.
Famous. Get yourselves into a heroic pose. Okay, that's it. Just like that. Excellent. The capital pose thanks you. Who knows? Maybe someone will turn this photo into a statue. Alright, you boys try not to die out there, okay? God bless you, and God bless the US of A.
So these guys did pose for a photo, and there is an Anchorage War Memorial that I don't think I've been to yet in the playthrough, but I'll make sure to point it out because it's quite cool. They're in the same pose as those guys, just in there.
The mining town is now secured, sir. Awaiting your new orders. Yes, sir. Listening post secured.
And because some of our reinforcements did get taken out,
What? Nope.
we'll replace them.
You.
Just with the same setup we had before. So we should have 2 snipers and an assault rifle wielding guy. And again, if you want to change any of your gear, you can go back into the tent, command tent, and go to the computer. Here there is a interesting holotape.
Congratulations on making it to the HQ. It's pretty fierce out there. Here's your chem ration. I'm Dr. Adami. Come see me if you need patching up.
So if you speak to this doctor here, they give you some psycho. So if you need some chems, you can use that to increase your damage.
Physician's log. Dr. Adrian Adami, United States Army, Anchorage, Alaska, forward base. Considering what's at stake, General Chase and I both feel the chem code name Psycho can be of significant use during this operation. I've read the early clinical trials, and there are certainly some possible side effects. Dementia, psychotic aggression, forced addiction. But the adverse effects do seem limited. Okay, I do realize the chem was developed by Chase's R&D division. If the thing works, it works. Can we really afford to be picky at this point? Some of these ground pounders have family in Anchorage. I'll give them any boost I damn well can. I just hope my Hippocratic oath is still speaking to me when this whole mess is over with.
So yeah, Psycho is actually developed as a combat enhancer by General Chase that's been giving us orders.
Ice camp's right around the bend, sir. We're holding up here for the moment. What are your orders?
You can also go in alone to all the locations where you can order your squad in. And we're just going to order them in so we have some backup.
At the ice camp.
There is another piece of intel around here somewhere as well that I'll have to make sure to pick up. don't know how I'm missing the roof there. Here is our next briefcase of intel. So I've only got a couple more to get. Around the corner here, there are some troops we can rescue.
They took us by surprise. I was the lucky one. I've got to get to the rescue. HQ. I found some papers before I got caught. Good hunting.
And in A Tale of Two Wastelands, in my experience, sometimes the soldiers you rescue do have a habit of turning hostile. I think it's if you wait too long to rescue them after they appear on your radar. I'm not 100% sure what causes it. Yeah, we're just going to get some replacements. And they should be on their way. But as you move through this next area, you do have to be careful, because there are some mines. But rather than being mines that you step on, they're mines that chase you.
That's how we do things in my hometown.
Thankfully, with Benji and the other guy having an assault rifle, along with the sniper rifle, wielding soldiers, they do have a pretty good chance to take them out for you. They definitely keep you on your toes still.
Opening fire. That's how we do things in my hometown.
And thankfully, if they're close together,
My country,
they will blow each other up.
Tommy. Drop those reds.
So here's the Chimera tank depot. See one of them going back and forth there. But you immediately want to come in and on the left to get a intel briefcase. Filling up some of our ammo. And you can use frag grenades here, or your missile launcher if you pitch one up to take out the tank. Here's our first fuel tank we need to destroy. Around the corner, there is another Chimera tank that we need to be careful of. There is. I think I heard it spawn in there. So we did level up again, which is nice. Make sure to get jury rigging, and then we may as well get firearms mastery as well to increase our accuracy with all our weapons, or allows us to fire longer before suffering accuracy penalties.
What are your orders for the strike team, sir? That should be the last of them. And the last of the bombing runs on our guys, thanks to you. I'm gonna order our men back to the field HQ. See you there.
So I'm just gonna do a quick save and a quick load to get rid of that corner message again. And we've only got one more objective left, but it didn't take us long to take out the Chimera depot, so we may as well just do that. But before we make our way over there,
Yeah, sure. You can only change your gear once, though. We've got limited weapons out here in the sticks. Anything else, you'll have to scavenge from the field.
You've hit the targets. Now the only... thing left is
I'm going to
refinement.
change
Good luck.
our equipment for the close assault package.
What did you need, soldier? I'll just take care of all your old gear for you, and here are the new ones.
Just because I wanted to change things up. And with the combat shotgun, the alloy combat shotgun you get in the Operation Anchorage DLC, it tends to be a little bit more accurate than a normal combat shotgun, and it also fires a little bit faster, which is quite cool. Toughest soldier out there. Managed to take an artillery shell to the face. But yeah, just because we won't make much use of our 10mm SMG or our missile launcher through here, may as well switch over to another loadout.
There they are. Okay. Go, Red.
So again, some of the
Am I glad to see you?
NPCs do have a tendency to become hostile. That American soldier is one of them. But there is another piece of intel here. Unfortunately, after killing that other soldier, Benji might have become hostile. But if he has, he's not nearby. So we're just going to carry on, sort of hope for the best. There are some spider mines through here that you will need to be careful of. There are some turrets in that bunker as well. I don't think you took him out, mate. I think I was the one that took him out with my grenade there. Just kill stealing it is. Need to be careful here because there is a dude with a missile launch that spawns and he will fire at you, even though he might blow himself up, but it can do a lot of damage to you. Well, I'm just going to double check location of. Yeah, we have only got one piece of intel left to collect, which is good. So you might have noticed vertibirds come down, dropped off a bunch of guys in power armor. So this makes this next section a bit easier. So demolishing the Chinese forces. But here is the pulse field. And this guy is scripted to run out. Let's see why it's so dangerous. Absolutely fries him. Don't worry about taking that guy out. Bad eyes can get rid of him. We just need to come over to the control room, and there is another briefcase full of intel. And that will give us a perk when we finish the simulation. And if we activate this switch, it deactivates the pulse field for us. And we can head into the refinery with our allies, so you can see charging across the field. All using their fat bands to take out the gate here, which is pretty cool. So here's a speech check you can do here, and it will make the general delete himself, so you win. But if you don't want to do that and want to have a little bit of a boss fight, I guess you can select these other options here. So we're going to do that just to show it off because it is quite funny. Just because
That'll do, soldier. Stand down.
But then as soon as we do that, General Chase comes in, and that is the end of the simulation.
This refinery and be on their way to Anchorage proper. You've helped pave the way for taking the city back from the Reds, soldier. Good work. You've also gone above and beyond the call of duty by recovering important enemy intel and exposing their plans to us. Again, well done, soldier. That'll complete this portion of your training. Report to your superior for debriefing and your next assignment. Dismissed.
So by completing the simulation, you do get power armor training, which is nice because it means you can get it a lot earlier than you can by going through the story. And then we should also have a perk over ops, and that increases our pickpocket chance by 15%, which isn't the best perk to have, but it can come in handy if you are relying on pickpocketing for anything. And now we're back in the real world. I'd recommend getting any close range weapons you have on, or any weapons that can penetrate through armor.
Never would have thought a savage could do it.
Now we can unlock the secure area. And we want to go in and get all our stuff. So the main things is a set power armor along with all the alloy weapons, which normally are just lighter weight and have increased critical hit chance.
Good to see you again.
And you need to go away. In the way. But there's some ammo as well. We'll go through all this in a minute. There's also a Fat Man you can pick up. It's in pretty decent condition, along with some Chinese themed outfits. Missile launcher as well, that's not in great condition, along with a load of ammo. There is the prototype Gauze rifle as well that we had in the simulation. We get rid of the spike knuckles. Because there wasn't a combat knife to make the trench knife, but they give you a trench knife anyway. It is pretty cool, looks pretty cool. And this is the same thing that we had in the simulation. We did also get Jingwei sword, which is really cool. It's like a electrified Chinese officer's sword with bonus critical chance, which is quite handy. Does a little bit of electrical damage. Also have that Gauze rifle prototype, very powerful weapon, very fun to use. Got a flamer as well. It's in semi-decent condition, along with a Fat Man that's in really good condition. So even if you just want to sell this, still recommend picking it up. Then we have the Dragoon weapons, and these are basically the weapons we've got from the simulation, or that were in the simulation. And I have downloaded a mod that gives all the Dragoon weapons and the alloy weapons increased item health like they had in the simulation. So they're not indestructible, they just have a very high item health. But I'd probably say the most useful one is that alloy combat shotgun, because like I said, it is a little bit more accurate and it fires a little bit faster than a regular combat shotgun, which is quite cool. You might find some use out the other ones, but I wouldn't necessarily say they're the best weapons in the world. The mod also increases the item health of the winterized combat armor. You can see it has got higher damage threshold than our reinforced Talon combat armor, but it hasn't got any damage resistance, so it'll be better up until the point an enemy penetrates it, in which case at that point you will take more damage. But then the damage threshold for the helmet is the same as the regular Talon combat helmet, the reinforced version that we've got on. We did also pick up the winterized T51B power armor, and it's got cold resist plus 20, but that won't come into play at any point throughout our playthrough. Increases your strength and radiation resistance, and it is quite tanky. You can see the damage threshold of 20 there, with a very high damage resistance of 45, so this will turn you into an absolute unit at this point in the game. Along with the helmet, it's got pretty good stats as well. And this, as standard, comes with the winterized effect that gives the absolutely ridiculous item condition, and again, it's not indestructible, but it will take a lot of punishment before you need to even think about worrying about repairing it. So at this point in the game, this is very powerful, but you do need to remember it is heavy armor, so it will slow you down. We're gonna put on the winterized armor there, and then I think we're gonna probably make use of that combat shotgun actually. because after we clear out the vault, someone isn't too happy about it. The scripting seems to be messing up a little bit here. So I'm going to reload a save to see if the scripting works any better. Just because normally one of the outcasts isn't happy that we're able to go in and take all their stuff basically.
Good job making it through that simulation. All you have to do now is open the armory. And as agreed, you get your share. Feel free to take whatever you want. If our records are right, there's plenty for all of us.
Good work. For a local.
No, sir. Now is the time. There's no way in hell I'm letting this local walk out with anything.
I've made it quite clear that it's not your call. A deal's a deal.
Sorry, sir, but it is my call now. I'm not taking orders from you anymore.
Treason, sibling. Really? You're not gonna get away with this.
No, you're not going to get away with giving up the tech we risked our asses for.
Burn in hell, traitor.
I'll see you there.
So yeah, that is the mutiny that takes place. Bit annoying that the scripting messed up a little bit for the first attempt at it. And I would say you have to be careful that none of the enemies or none of the NPCs pick up things that are in the armory.
Welcome back.
Another really important piece of loot we had is the Chinese stealth armor, and when we crouch it does activate a sneak field, so it basically gives us unlimited stealth boys, so that means we can sell any stealth boys we have on us now for a lot of money. Then we can also pick up any loot from any of the people that got taken out in the mutiny. And we may as well equip the winterized power armor. Give us a strength bonus. And it is really cool. It has got like a white Anchorage look to it.
Thank you for helping. Sibley would have gotten the best of me if you weren't here. It's a damn shame about Olin. She died well.
And then that is the end of the Operation Anchorage DLC. Relatively short. I do think it's quite fun, and I do think the rewards are worth it as well. And even if you're not interested in getting the winterized power armor or any of the other rewards, it does give you power armor training for completing the simulation, which is very handy. And dog meat is back up here waiting for us. Well, I'm gonna wrap this episode up here, and next episode I might actually play through a mod that I've downloaded that's like a nice tour of the Wasteland, and I haven't played through it, so it'll be new to me as well, which is quite cool. But thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it and been enjoying this series so far. If you have enjoyed the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Any mods that I've mentioned will be linked down in the description below, so you guys can download them and try them out for yourself. Thanks again for watching, really appreciate having you guys here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.